Good afternoon, everybody. This is Vlogmas day 4, and Destiny had a really good time at her get-together last night. Hold on, I'm sorry. This is talking while I'm talking, which is really confusing me. She had some friends over, and they ate food, and they were able to joke around and hang out. Today, December is always such a crummy, weathery type day. There we go. It's always like gloomy like this, and blue and cold and rainy and wet. So that's the girls. They did a slumber party in the living room. So we're trying to figure out something to do today to get out of the house. And then the dogs got sick last night. Let me tell you about it. So I decided to give the boys a little treat, and I gave them some baked chicken, and which was fine because I used to give it to Grayson all the time, and it wasn't a lot. It was a little bit. The bathroom's so loud because of the oh, there we go. Yellow lights. I really hate the yellow light. Look, let's just color correct it a little with some sunlight, which is usually fine. And in the middle of the night, Grayson gets up, and he usually sleeps through the entire night, but for some reason he was up and he was like fidgeting around and just like trying to wake everybody else up. And I'm like, Grayson, go back to bed. And usually I just tell him to go back to bed, and he goes back to bed. He's a really good boy. Well, last night he wasn't going back to bed, and I should have known. I've had this dog since he was little, and I should have known if he wasn't going back to bed, it's because something was wrong. So I'm laying there exhausted because I had a full day of, teenagers and trying to do stuff for Destiny's birthday. So I'm laying back down, and all of a sudden I smell crap. And not just a little. I mean, it's overwhelming. And so I jump up. I mean, I literally jump up. He had to have just finished pooping. My mom alert system is right on. So I jump up. And I run over, and there is puppy diarrhea on my floor. And we had just shampooed these carpets. We try to shampoo them every 3 months. So I had to get up at 4 a.m., get on my hands and knees, and scrub my carpet with disinfectant, cleaning, and just scrub. Because you have to get rid of the smell. You have to make sure they don't associate that place with a place to go. And he was so scared he was going to get in trouble. He knew that he had an accident. I couldn't even get mad at him because he is housebroken. He does not go in the house. If something like that happens, it's because he doesn't feel good and he couldn't hold it. That's the only time I've ever had an issue like that. So I cleaned it up, put him back to bed. Then at 6 o'clock, Copper gets up, and he's fidgeting around. And I'm a very light sleeper. I can hear if someone walks in the room, somebody touches, I can hear. I'll just wake up. So I'm like, Copper, go to bed. And then something tells me, because he's like making all these like grumbly sounds, like he's complaining. And so something tells me, you need to get up and take the dogs out. And I honestly think it was the Lord. You need to get up and take the dogs out for a pee and a poo. And it's black outside, y'all. The sun has not cracked the dawn. I don't even think that's a saying. It's cold and wet and rainy. So I dragged myself out of bed in order not to have another repeat of that poop situation. Someone just told me to take them. I took them out. They ran to the door when they realized they just ran. They were so excited to go to the bathroom. I opened the door. They shot down the stairs and immediately peed and pooped, and Copper pooped so long. Not that you guys actually really care about this. That, like, I was like, oh my gosh, that could have been all in my room. Like, it could have been everywhere. And Copper lays the most horrendous dumps I've ever seen. They're massive, and there's always so much of it. He's a 2-bagger. You gotta have 2 bags, sometimes 3, to get all his up. Anyway, dog lovers will understand that. Everybody else will think that is completely gross. Yet, these are my kids, my puppy kids, and you just gotta do what you gotta do. Having a dog is great training for actually having kids, because you have to be selfless. They have to have a schedule. They have to have food. They have to be nurtured. Sometimes they have to go to the doctor. And sometimes they have to go in the middle of the night. And sometimes they have accidents in the middle of the night. I mean, I've had Grayson already throw up in the middle of the night in my room. And Pat got up and cleaned it. And then I got up and cleaned after him because I wanted it really clean. So, if you ever think about having kids and you're in a new relationship, get a dog first. And, ooh, get a puppy first. That'll really break you in. So right now, I'm going to go take a shower. I had Bible study this morning. And I'm trying to figure out something for the girls to do today. Today is Destiny's actual birthday. But we celebrated it yesterday. So, I'm trying to figure out something they can do that doesn't cost money, because holidays are coming. We want to hold on to what we got, but we've already gotten her birthday stuff. Like I said, we celebrated yesterday. Okay, so that's the update. Now I'm gonna go wash my disgusting clothes. Yep, it's time to take a shower. This is how he is every morning on the weekend. Just like that. With his TV show on his phone.
Only 1:38. It's a normal time to be in bed. I got up and made the girls breakfast.
You did.
Yes.
Yeah, he did. But this is what Pat does until I say let's go somewhere, and then he jumps up and throws on anything he can find. Dude, why can't I see your eyebrow prints through? Look at this. His eyebrow game is so strong. Look at this eyebrow bone, guys. Like, you could actually see the eyebrow bone. Let's just look at it in real life. Whoa.
Are you serious right now?
Look at this manly eyebrow bone. If Pat ever wore makeup, guys, he would still look like a hairy man. His bone features for manliness are so strong. Like, he can't do it. He can't be a girl. They would have to chisel all his face down to try to make him look like a woman. Alright, so time to get in the shower. Okay. So we're finally dressed. I'm leaving the camera. I'm leaving the main thing.
Amaya's gonna stay. Her grandma's coming to pick her up.
Okay.
Bye, Maya. Love you.
Okay. Move, Pat.
Why are your gums bleeding?
Move, Pat. Move, and my peoples. I gotta get my camera. There we go. Focus. Focus. I wasn't cussing. I was saying focus. But in a very strange way. Yeah, Pat's being crybaby because the dog scratched him in the gums.
In the gums.
Crybaby,
bit my tongue.
Can you hold this to me for a second?
The dog bit my tongue. Bit my tongue.
Okay, but what were you
tongue.
doing? What were you
Look at this.
doing?
Wait, there's no light.
Turn the light on.
It bit me on my tongue.
What were you doing that caused the dog
Or I might have been acting like a dog.
Okay.
Wrestling with them. Sticking my tongue out.
And how many times have I told you not to rile them up?
It was this one right here. It was you, wasn't it? It was you. You bit me in the tongue, huh? Huh? How you gonna bite somebody in the tongue? How you gonna do that, huh? How you gonna do that?
Leave him alone.
That wasn't so nice.
Leave him alone.
How you gonna bite somebody in the tongue?
Leave him alone.
It's okay, I forgive you. Yeah, I forgive you, good boy. Yeah. Here you go.
He coward.
Okay, so we're headed off.
Thank you.
Gonna go
I'm gonna
get the car, and then we are
Good place is closed.
gonna have a photo shoot. This lighting, this Christmas light, it's horrible. Guys, today this cold weather is so real. Whew, I think it's probably like 30 degrees at least. At least.
Especially with this wind. Ooh.
Yeah, and the rain because it's still drizzling. But I'm actually, oddly enough,
I'd rather be cold than hot any day.
I'm oddly enough dressed for the weather. Like I feel like I can feel the cold on my face and hands and stuff, but my body's not cold because I dressed for success. So like I said something anyway, doesn't matter. So we're gonna go pick up Mimi's car, and then we're gonna go have a mini photo shoot. Chicago over here. Chicago swears she don't need no coat.
I don't need a coat.
She
This
said
is
she don't
nothing.
need no coat. As soon as we stepped outside, she was like, ooh. And then so we had to get our coat. That's what I'm gonna call you, Chicago.
Chicago, I love it. I love my city.
So we're in the car, and I told my daughter to go up and get the keys. But I told her, I was like, as soon as you do, Mimi, my mom, is going to decide she wants to go. And sure enough, Destiny came downstairs and was like, Mimi wants to go. So we are sitting here waiting on Mimi. As per usual. The sun is about to go down, I'm sure. And so finding a place to take photos is going to be interesting.
Very interesting.
Yeah. But, and then I gotta get back, edit yesterday's vlog, and post that for you guys. And I swore today to myself that I would be more on top of it. But I woke up late because I had been up all night with the dogs. And yeah, it just, things just fell behind, but I'll get it done. I will get it done. Okay, so that's it. So we are at the, I don't know how to say this place. Quarry? Yeah, quarry. There we go. See? You guys see it. And we're just gonna be looking around, just getting out of the house. We've all been in the house for like a few days. You can see it's very gray outside, very dark. So it's not been the best for shooting vlogs because literally this has been overcast for days. But we are just insisting on getting out of the house because sticking in the house is depressing. Let's see you, ma'am. So we're gonna walk into the Nordstrom rack right now and see what we can find. What kind of goodies we can find. Look at this beautiful Christmas tree. So pretty. And a train. Train Hey guys, it is 9:46 and I'm so bad. I'm just now uploading Vlogmas and I am trying to get that put on YouTube for you guys so you guys can see what I have done yesterday, because tomorrow you see what I've done today. Pat's making a lot of noise over here, just making lots of noise. Destiny went to go stay at her grandparents tonight with her friend, and I'm gonna finish this and then head off to bed. I'm sorry today wasn't very entertaining. There wasn't a whole lot that happened, but I hope you guys are having a great December so far, and I will see you.
For about 12 hours today.
We did. We slept until like, well, I woke up at 11.
I woke up early, made breakfast, but then I went back to bed.
You woke up after me. If I woke up at 11, that
stayed in bed
means
until you got back home.
no. You woke up right after me, then you got up and made breakfast. I was having Bible study and you came and started making breakfast.
And then I went back to bed.
I know, I'm just
you
saying.
guys went out doing whatever you guys do, and I was in bed the whole time.
I know, but we were just talking. I'm just saying
And I
that.
had to go back to bed again.
I'm just saying that. I'm just saying that you woke up after me, which if I got up at 11, that means you got up after that.
I bet I'll get up
But
before
technically, I was up at 4 a.m. and 6 a.m. taking care of sick dogs. So, technically, I woke up really early. Anyway, I'm going to say goodnight here, and I will see you guys tomorrow.